Splendid! Welcome back, everybody, to the first stream after my little tiny, really, it's been a tiny break. It's been only 4 days, but it was a very needed break after streaming for a whole month straight. I enjoyed it, but I also enjoy being back now. I hope you had a great week without me, pretty much. Last time, been here, wasn't Tuesday, today, Sunday, like I said, very tiny break. But yeah, I hope you had a great week without me. I hope you had a great weekend so far, and I hope you're ready for the emotional roller coaster of the last episode here in Life is Strange that is right ahead of us. I don't think I'm ready. I think I already have a déjà vu. Did I already say this last Sunday? I'm just ready for this game. But we have to finish it right. And we will finish it with, where we go, there we go. Episode 5. Oh god. Polarized. Grand finale of Life is Strange. Without further ado, how about we just start? I'm laughing because I don't want to cry. Life is Strange is a story. Did you always say that? Like at the beginning of before every episode? Okay, maybe I didn't notice. Yeah, story pace, choose wisely. I think I did it right so far. Oh god, it's horrible when you know what's up to come, and it's also horrible what will happen now first. Sorry, playing around with the lights. Oh look, more lights. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in the dark room. I don't like the dark room. Oh no, there is someone else lying! Did I mess it up? Episode 5. Polarized. Last episode. Actually, I already thought about it. Like today, yesterday, I don't know, we want Victoria, and maybe that was actually a mistake because we want Victoria of Nathan. And maybe I shouldn't have wanted her. I mean, Nathan wasn't a threat here. Maybe this is what happened. She was afraid of Nathan and then went to Mr. Jefferson because she thought she's safe with him. And this is why she's here now as well.
Chloe?
Wakey, wakey.
What? Where? It's a dark room.
Are you loud? It's okay. No, you're not so loud. You let me know as soon as I can look around. I don't want to, but I'm with you. We're in this together.
Is anybody out there? Please help!
Detached. Like, I don't know. I know it's not worth a try, but I pretend.
Help! Somebody help me!
These straps hurt. God, I don't remember anything that happened. Oh shit, That's me. He took that shot last night.
Okay, wait. Hi there!
Oh shit. Jefferson kidnaps Victoria too? This is so bad.
Hate this guy. Fucking hate this guy.
Victoria. Wake up. Wake up.
Yeah, that doesn't look so promising. Before we go with the trolley, anything else here?
All right. I can see all my things, but I can't grab it. Of course. And right in front of me.
Out of picture, I need to travel back. Just, you know, why not? But it actually worked. I had to do this. I think I have to do this to get to the trolley, of course.
I'm free. Almost.
That wasn't that hard.
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
Is she waking up? Oh, her eyes. Jesus, were her eyes open before? Okay, this is horrible, but I can't do anything else, I guess.
Shit.
Okay.
Jefferson kidnaps Victoria too. This is so bad. God, I don't remember anything.
Okay, we already had this all. Focus. Do I have to do this again? I'm not the best at focusing
I would never
on
go
pictures.
back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
The sweet spot. The last time I know I had to focus on hearing voices. Maybe I'm not here at the right spot yet. There we go. I hate to hear this voice, but at least I know I'm doing it right. Ooh.
This angle highlights your purity, see?
Oh, you fucking
The
freak.
slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression.
You fucking psycho hipster!
Christ, look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there! Stay still!
Can I kick you in the guts, please? And tell it, Zigzor. Yeah, what a freak, you're totally right. Splendid Sunday to you. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing good.
Oh, Max!
I
You
don't know what you're
fucked up
doing here
my
right
shot!
now.
But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe, right. Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised, or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe A new dose will calm you down.
No.
Oh, fuck off! Ugh.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my number one rule. Always take the shot.
What a goddamn creep, yeah. And he was right. If you listen to his lectures in the earlier episodes, he was actually did good stuff of foreshadowing there. I think he was actually talking about the dark room at some point. Yeah. Okay, so we messed up his pictures there. His folder with pictures. I forgot what we messed up.
Jesus. I can't believe that happened.
But I'm pretty sure it will be helpful now.
So sick.
Yep. Psycho hipster. Still not really awake, okay. That's new.
I'd really like to smash that fancy camera into Jefferson's face. Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
And which one? Okay, here's the folder.
Wait.
You fucked up?
Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them.
Okay. But which one? Do I have to choose? Okay, just focus. I'm not
Might
sure.
work.
Okay,
Please
these ones.
work.
Uh-huh.
Why is it so innocent?
Again, I'm very happy I got it. But, you know, hearing his voice, it's the price I have to pay.
I'm
I don't
getting
like
some
it.
spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here. Replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Max, I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
You fucking psycho!
You're a psychopath,
Yeah, thank you!
and this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
Go to hell.
Go to hell. You will for everybody you've hurt.
Unlike pure sweet Kate Marsh, I don't believe in that bullshit. She could have been my masterpiece. The world is what an artist makes it. And my muse...
Blah, blah, blah. Seriously, guy.
Blah. God, I hate your voice now.
Fuck
You might
yeah.
as well savor it, considering it's the last you'll hear. Oh. That struck a nerve. Your face changed color. Beautiful.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Too bad you already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office. Thank you so much for setting him up for me. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Chloe and Rachel. You killed both of them.
They're fucking together in heaven right now. Is that what you want to hear?
Why? Why?
Why? Why? Start listening to me, you dumb cunt. I'm sorry, Max. That was not cool. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
Everything you say.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your
Makes you so
friend
hateable.
from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't.
Of course.
It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind.
You're such an amateur
Can't
psychopath.
blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max,
Tell
but you
him.
brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you.
I would prefer not
Okay.
seeing or hearing you
Now,
at all.
let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Okay, what do we do? I'm honestly, I can't remember. What's the plan here? Okay, so far I can't do anything. Max! Give me options!
Sorry. This is not art.
Sorry? We apologize!
Is purity personified.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Alright.
I can see why your instant camera is so appealing.
Shit!
You don't need a computer to print your work out.
I thought I... Stop talking, I don't want to hear your voice! I'm totally with Max, I can't stand your voice anymore. Let's go back entirely.
Okay.
Wait! Please.
Can I see my
Mr.
pictures
Jefferson.
before we die?
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
My diary!
You still have my diary.
I would like to
Don't
read it
worry.
before...
Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies.
Yeah, I would take a look, let me
What a
let me
waste
look at
of
them!
talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
You're such an idiot. Not expecting my time-traveling powers at all, as I can see. You should totally accept them. Like I said, amateur psychopath. From when is the selfie? I really don't remember.
Oh my god. I can go all the way back to the moment this all started.
Oh, that was the
Max,
day after,
this could
I
be your
think,
chance to fix
beginning of episode
everything.
2? We did a selfie?
For good.
Oh god, I really have to do this a lot today and I'm still not good at it.
I wish you could see yourself now.
Torture, right? And frankly, it's bullshit.
He's talking about torture? Nobody expects your time travel skills. Yeah, but he should. Like a good psychopath.
could frame
Not
any
like
one of
an
you in a
amateur
dark corner
psychopath.
and capture
Oh,
you
this is
in a
during
moment of
class.
desperation.
That's really the very first
I
one.
believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb
I'm
word
back.
for a wonderful photographic
Right
tradition.
back where I started this insane week. And
Of
nobody
course,
is going to
as
hurt
you all
Chloe
know,
ever
the photo
again.
portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process.
Oh, well, that was easy, Max.
Was it? Okay.
Well, okay then. So, the Daguerrean
Just wanna get out of
process
here.
made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Obviously, Max has read them. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Time to change time.
The winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First,
art world.
let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard.
Hate you or hate you or hate you.
I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting your photo.
This diary literally saved my life.
You see the
All I need is David's number, and Jefferson is one text closer to life without parole. I hope I still love photography when this is done. Did you know someday your pictures would actually alter time and space? I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet. Found you.
Do I have to remember it? Please tell me no. I can't remember things. I'm not good at remembering things.
on a bigger road. I don't want any.
I
For
think you
once,
got it without
David,
me.
I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
Mr. Merton, you're after Rachel Lambert. Mark Jefferson is guilty. His dark room is under the Prescott's farmhouse. You know the location. He's sick and dangerous. Stop him.
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
Uh-huh.
The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
Uh-huh.
It doesn't matter what happens to me. I have to save Chloe. Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week.
I was crying.
I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Oh, I love Kate so much.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
Yeah. It's almost like I've been here before, 8 years ago. Okay.
Oh, Rachel. I'm sorry.
Can't go that far back in the past.
Mr. Jefferson? We need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria. I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now, do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
And that's okay too.
Damn, throwing around this
That was
speech.
kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's
Shut
my
up.
photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
Because you're going to
hell
find
yeah.
out, Mr. Jefferson.
Okay, we don't even have to go save Chloe anymore. Yay, we did everything right! Right? Game over? Happy end? Jefferson in jail? No breakfast for you, buddy. Sorry. Not sorry. Ja, van even. Hallo. That hurts. That too. Yay, San Francisco.
Whoa! Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane.
I feel so safe right now. You have no idea.
I hope I did everything right this time.
Local teacher
Good
arrested.
work, David.
Woo. And hello, Electrip! Life is Strange Sunday indeed. Last episode today, final. Whoa, holy shit, Rule Max. I'm so proud of my superstar. This is just the start of your career.
Oh, you're alive.
It's good to see you, Electrip. Hope you're doing good. Hi there.
I did it. I fixed everything.
Sorry, I will stop
Wowzer.
soon. I'm good. Here, let's just pretend everything is fine. Half an hour into the last episode, and yeah, we did it. Save the day. Nothing bad will happen anymore.
It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
It shouldn't be like that anymore, right? I mean, if we fix the past and now this is the one and only future, we should be not between realities anymore. Or am I mistaken? Shouldn't be this like a sign to worry for us?
We're almost in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too.
I've never been to San Francisco. I hope it's nice there. The flyer. No. There we go.
I have to admit, I love being called an artist.
The Zeitgeist Gallery presents Everyday Heroes Display and Artist Reception. Zeitgeist Gallery and hello Timbo! Splendid Sunday to you as well. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Hello. Alright. Newspaper. I think we already checked, like, we saw the headline.
Beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
Two Moon Diner. Amid all the environmental cares in Arcadia Bay, such as the unseasonal snowfall and beach whales, some residents reported seeing two full moons last night around 8 p.m. Witnesses claimed the double moons were clear in the night sky until clouds covered them up shortly after they appeared. No cell phone or video footage has surfaced yet, which has led local meteorologists good enough, to believe that imaginations are in overdrive due to the recent eco-havoc. Blackwell Security uncovers bunker in scandal. Acting on a series of tips from David Madsen, head of security at Blackwell Academy, police officers descended Tuesday on a bizarre underground chamber allegedly used by teacher Mark Jefferson and student Nathan Prescott to track, kidnap, and photograph young women. Although there were no other signs of physical or sexual assault on the victims, the disturbing revelations have sent shockwaves through the tranquil city of Arcadia Bay. Even Sean Prescott, the most powerful businessman in the area, is under investigation for his role as owner of the farmhouse where the high-tech darkroom studio was located. Continue our next page. Woo! I probably should have said hi after the ads were done. I just said hi back. As always, I said hello Timbo, splendid Sunday to you, and that I hope you're doing good. But usually if you want to hear the response, that's not the smartest yeah, it's a good move to wait until the ads are over. New hair, is it just a different color? It's a little shorter, but really just my splattings. My mom was here last week, or 2 weeks ago. What is time, am I right? But mainly the color, but I'm honestly still not so sure if I keep it. I actually wanted to go full blonde, like really bright blonde. And today I checked up some dark red hair colors and now I'm maybe in the mood for red. So yeah, don't get used to it probably won't stay like that. But interesting you noticed. Okay, do I have a next page? Probably not, right? Nope.
At Frisco, so please don't.
Are we there?
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever. Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent.
When we were young and innocent. Oh my... Okay, no, it's 55. I was like, oh my god, there is so much to read, but I still would like to read it. I'm pretty sure Goodbye William, Hello David, this was the last time we were reading. So yeah, about 10 pages. Be ready for another little reading session, but this is what I did with the last episode, that I always read the journal entries. I never got used to anything. I never get used to anything about you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm unpredictable. Okay. I've never been so glad to see Chloe in my life. The second I saw her blue hair and that beautiful pissed off face, I wanted to kiss her again. And I couldn't even tell her where it had been or why. It would be one more thing to alienate Chloe from me and the world. I had to get refocused on our search for Rachel. Chloe had been busy with her detective work while I was in my alternate timeline. Of course, she was already upset I defended David, even though I still didn't like any of his civilians' bullshit. But it seems like he's trying to help, even though I'm not really sure how. And I have to acknowledge that I simply don't know what the hell's up to. He's up to. That was not complicated, I'm sorry. Now that it stopped me from busting out some of my patent ninja moves so I could get around to grab some more of his secret X-Files. After we gathered our new info like Halloween treats, I loved watching Chloe go into Sherlock mode while we examined all our clues on our big old drawing board. Of course, we all know that she's more of a Dr. Watson, right? Elementary. What? I never watched Sherlock. Honestly, with all of the impending doom and sadness, I felt so happy. Just to find myself back in action with my best friend and her butterfly blue hair. It's a weird thing to say, butterfly blue hair. Hello, yes. But first things first. I really had to go and see Kate. I've never visited anybody in a hospital before, much less anybody who's tried to commit suicide. So I was happy Chloe wanted to come along for support. The antiseptic smell and the endless white halls always kind of weird me out. Or maybe I'm just projecting my own fear of mortality. Jesus. Nah, I don't like hospitals either. I'm pretty sure no one likes hospitals. When I saw Kate in her room, surrounded by cards, flowers, and balloons, all I could think of was when I saw her the last time, on the roof. Her face was so sad and sincere and helpless then, but now she had more life in her than I'd seen in a long time. I had no idea what to say to somebody in a situation like this. How are you after you almost jumped off a roof? But Kate's gentle spirit made it easy. I was overjoyed to see that she was strong again and making plans for the future, including plans to get justice for what Nathan Prescott has done to her, or what I call revenge. It's all in caps. I thought I have to, revenge. So after getting inside info and assist from the other members of our team, Chloe and I made our way to the boys' dorm, aka Nathan's lair. Chloe stood guard out in the hall and I stealthed my way into Nathan's room. And even before I become a master spy and detective, I still got surprised by things I see or find, like Nathan's sleek, expressionist pro cave. It was like walking from light to shadow in a single step. I swear I could feel the temperature drop the second I walked in. But then, Nathan knows photography and he knows you have to keep the film and equipment chilled. I store my instant film hoard in Mr. Jefferson's classroom. Don't mention his name ever again to me, please. Speaking of cold stuff, Nathan's room was laid in creepy shit. The disturbing but impressive photos, all the evidence from his father's bullying, and probably the most important clue we could ever find, Nathan's phone likely loaded with messages and mysteries. It's not a good thing that I've internalized spying and stealing so casually over the past week. Everyday hero, am I right? And that's when Nathan Prescott showed up. He looked so wild-eyed and out of control that I felt a twinge of sympathy that he clearly needed help. But then I remembered he was also an asshole and had been extremely dangerous to me, Chloe, and Kate. So before I had to rewind, Warren entered the scene and my white knight headbutted Nathan in perfect payback. I couldn't believe it. Neither could Nathan. In fact, Warren literally started to go ape all over Nathan's face. It wasn't cool, but my nerves were so fried from the week and I was so over all the Blackwell bullies that I almost didn't want to stop Warren from beating Nathan into the floor. Warren has his own issues to work out with Nathan, but this wasn't the time or place. Even if Nathan deserved it, and I would have been happy to watch Warren show him who was a Blackwell boss now. After the dorm brawl, Chloe and I headed to the beach to deal with Frank and see if we could get him to join us. I had to be careful and not get him all tweaked out. Otherwise we had to shoot him. He was pretty pissed that someone had gotten into his RV and borrowed his account book. But once he saw that we didn't care about drugs or money, only Rachel, he mellowed out. All I could think was, I'm trying to get a drug dealer to help me find the missing girl. Incredibly, Frank actually agreed to help. He knows how naive and clueless we are, so I hope that our sincerity swayed him. I'm still unsure about him and I can't be so naive not to keep my rewind guard up. I don't know much about him except that he sells drugs, has a wicked temper, and that he loves Rachel. And that he has a cute dog with the name Pampadu. Pampadu? I forgot the name of the dog, damn it. With something with P. Pampadoodle? I don't know. Even more than his beans. You totally forgot about the dog. I mean, I at least remember the dog. Not the name, but I remember the cute dog. So, we got to add another member to our team, Booyah. My life feels so surreal at this point, I don't know how to react anymore. I can't rewind time and space, but is it aging me before my own time and space? Am I learning things I shouldn't, messing up too much shit, including my own history? Obviously, my nosebleeds and dizzy spells are a bad sign that I'm overusing my powers, but it's become almost part of my nature. Or maybe a habit. Power corrupts? Not yet, I hope. I remember this famous episode of the original Star Trek. Nerd! Just kidding, it's not what you wanted, I'm sorry. I just never saw an episode of Star Trek, so I will have no idea what he's talking about. Where Kirk has to go back in time and let the person he loves die so the Nazis wouldn't win the war? What kind of fucked up choice is that? Wait, let the person he loves die? Okay. What would have happened if I had not been in the school bathroom to save Chloe that day? But damn it, I was there and thought I was supposed to be there. Destiny. I know this episode. Apparently it's a classic. And the fact that we were able to convince Frank to actually help us gives the most hope I've had in a while. Yes, Chloe and I were stupid to confront Frank like that, considering how he reacted before, but I don't see how anyone could say he didn't really love Rachel Amber. He actually did. He shouldn't have pulled a knife on Chloe though, and I don't like that he sells all these dangerous meds to teenagers, especially Nathan. He needs psychiatric supervision, not just bags of pills. At least he won't be going to Frank again. Because I'm a Trekkie, like I said, enjoy what you want to enjoy. It never has been my cup of tea, but if you want to be a Trekkie, be a Trekkie by heart. I still don't know why Chloe or even Rachel couldn't... I still don't know why Chloe or Rachel would want to hang out with Frank, but I can't suss that out anymore. Maybe if I hadn't left town, I'd be less judgmental. Maybe. But now we have Nathan's phone, David's coordinates, Frank's account book, and a big board of clues, which brings us closer to finding Rachel Amber, finally. So maybe the tide is finally turning, or time is finally turning. And this is the moment where all the clues come together and we finally have a location outside of town that may lead us straight to Rachel Amber and beyond. After everything that happened with Frank, I had to convince Chloe to keep going forward with me since I do feel we're at the end of the road. Hopefully not the end of the world. But whatever anger Chloe has inside her that makes her so self-destructive is matched by her balls and bravery. Yes, Chloe has gotten me nearly killed, but I know she would die for me. And I can't forget I put her in a wheelchair to slowly die in another reality! Yeah, let's not forget about that. That was no fun. And Chloe's more focused now than before. I told her we have to keep moving forward no matter what, and I couldn't find Rachel on my own. That was enough. Now it's time to shine a light into the dark room. I'm into toss and tinge. I have no idea what that stands for. A little bit DS9 and Voyager and Enterprise, the new series. Ah, okay. A lot to watch, indeed. Chloe and I loaded up our coordinates and hit the road. We were both quiet yet excited. It's hard to explain the feeling. Even with all the horrible things happening, I found myself thinking that Chloe and I were part of some greater mystery that involved time, space, and all our fates. I've never had much faith, not the Kate Marsh kind anyway, but I couldn't believe we were being set up for doom after everything that's happened this week. But I wasn't prepared for the dark room. Ah, the original series and the next generation. So much Star Trek. The coordinates led us to an old, abandoned farm owned by the Prescott family, and I shouldn't have been surprised that it was actually housing a weird, secure bunker that was filled with Prescott memorabilia and worse. If there was evil ground zero, this place was it. Cupboards filled with named red binders that confirmed our worst nightmares. Not that I had even had any clue that our amateur detective work would lead us to this kind of professional hell. When I saw the binder marked Victoria, my heart started pounding like a jackhammer. Then I had a real clue about what was coming. I don't even want to think about the images we saw of Kate Marsh posed unconscious with that motherfucker Nathan Prescott. She didn't know the truth about what happened to her, even if she couldn't remember all the awful details. And then Rachel Amber, delicately composed photographs of her dropped all over Nathan like some kind of sick goth couple. I couldn't bear to look at Chloe's face as she looked at the photos of her abused angel. I felt nauseated. All the hope I was feeding Chloe fed like vapor. And then we saw exactly where Nathan had taken his vicious layout with poor Rachel, in a junkyard. Comes when you're old, if you say so. We finally found Rachel Amber, dead and buried. I'm sorry, Rachel. I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm sorry, Kate. I'm sorry, William. Fuck you, Arcadia Bay. High school should be the best years of your life. I've heard over and over from my parents and other experts. Fuck do they know? Tell that to Rachel Amber. Or Kate. I've never seen Chloe so cold and hard. She wouldn't let go of the gun. So we have to find Nathan before Chloe kills him. And if that happens, it will be hard to rewind. But we're as close to the end of this nightmare as possible, so I have to block out those images of Kate Marsh and Rachel Amber that will be burned into my retinas forever. There's still a final secret to uncover, and nothing is going to stop us now. Not even a goddamn tornado. Chloe and I pulled up to Blackwell's parking lot and arrived at the end of the world party. Oh, the irony. We had to get rid of poor Warren fast, who wanted to bask in his alpha glory and hang out with Chloe and me. I can't put another one of my friends in danger. So it was sorry to see all the students dressed up in expensive outfits or pre-Halloween costumes, talking and laughing and smoking and drinking, as if there wasn't a serial killer going to the same party, or the town wasn't in equal danger. As if to remind me of my Arcadia Bay ticking doomsday clock, I actually saw 2 moons in the sky over the horizon, or that's what it looked like, briefly, before the clouds rolled over. I squinted and actually rubbed my eyes like a dog just to make sure my iris wasn't foggy. Was this another sign, or an environmental illusion? Other people saw it too, except Chloe didn't see anything besides vengeance. So she went into the gym looking for Nathan before I could catch up, and Nathan doesn't know that he's running out of time too. No irony intended, we are. My first and last Vortex Club party ever. Flashing lights and DJ Doom, no comment, spinning. In an alternate reality, I might have been at this party, standing in a corner saying nervous, waiting for somebody to ask me to dance but being terrified if that happened, and that would have been the limits of my problems. Now look at me. But I had to find Chloe first, then Nathan before she shot him. No matter how evil I thought Victoria was, she's actually just a terribly insecure person with talent, passion, and a tendency to be a cruel dick for no good reason. I have to see beyond her a petty mean girl drama and assume she has a role to play in all of this too. So we walk like human beings, talk like human beings, walked and talked, and I warned her without specifics about Nathan. She believed me and I felt so warm to make a connection with my previous enemy. A silver of light in all this darkness, let there be more. October 11th, I guess? Where's you writing this? Okay. I watched Chloe die, again, killed by my favorite teacher. Why? Because we were stupid and let Jefferson trick us with a phony text. So we ended up back at the junkyard and fell right into his trap. We should have called the police the second we found Rachel, but I had gone along too far with Chloe. I keep thinking I'm invincible, that I'm a real everyday superhero, but no, I'm just Max Caulfield. Maybe all my powers are an accident of fate, or am I being punished like Chloe? What have we done to deserve all this pain? What did Rachel do? Kate? William? Then there's Mark Jefferson. I can't ever call him Mr. again. Let's just call him douchebag. Amateur psycho. I don't know. Something like that. I'm still shocked that he turned out to be the one hiding behind the dark room. But if I think back on those pieces of time, Jefferson, Scraky, thank you so much for your lurk. Have a good stream. Thank you so much for your lurk. Have a nice Sunday. Woo, I really do like your reading. Happy to hear that. And I'm almost done for everyone who's not so into it. I'm still shocked that he turned out to be the one hiding behind the dark room. But if I think back on those pieces of time, Jefferson has been dropping hints all along. It makes me sick to think how long he's been doing this for and to whom. The needle. I can still feel the needle on my skin. Thank God I can't remember Jefferson posing me for most of his 6th session. Imagine all those other people who had to suffer through that aura, like Rachel and Kate. That made me determined to get out of that room, at least to step in and save Chloe. I had to use my focus, rewind to multiple photos so often that I even got confused. Well, it's still about to get worse, honey. Worse still? Okay, already here at worse. I knew I was screwing around with various realities again, but I had no other choice. Chloe would not die in a junkyard next to Rachel Amber, and there was no fucking way I was going to let Jefferson be the last person I ever saw. It's hard to even imagine myself in the studio along with Jefferson acting like that. Everything was so neat and sterile, but I feel like the filthiest place on earth. If I didn't have this ability to bend time, what would I have done? What could I have done? Sometimes I felt removed, like I was looking at myself going through this hell. But thanks to Jefferson's class photo, he personally helped me to escape. I also feel so terrible that Victoria had to end up here with me just because I warned her about Nathan. I should have known that she would rush to Jefferson for protection. This is just what I said at the beginning of the stream. I didn't remember, I think the last time I didn't know it was Jefferson I had to warn her about. I think the last time I actually did warn her, but she didn't believe me, like about Nathan. But she still ended up with me in a dark room. This is what I remember. Is there a way to really prevent that Victoria will not end up there as well at some point? I don't know. Either way, if there is a way. Not either way, if there is a way, I fucked it up again. Instead, he kidnapped her and almost murdered her because of me. I'll never forget the way Jefferson looked at me, so cold and mean. I felt like I was one of those awful true crime shows my mom binge watches. How does somebody become evil? He actually shot Chloe in the head. Just like that. Motherfucker. I wish the police had taken Nathan in after I told Principal Wells that he struck Kate. He might still be alive and maybe he would have taken down Jefferson too. Last page. I can't believe I was able to focus and rewind into my selfie all the way back to art class on Monday. I turned into my photo for the contest after I sent a text to David warning him about Jefferson. Whew! The only reason I haven't had a total meltdown is the fact that I do have this incredible power. I have to use it right for once. And maybe never again. It was weird to be in class with Jefferson, like I wasn't just tortured by him in an underground bunker. I saw him for the first time as he is, a creepy, manipulative psychopath filled with bullshit. He uses art and passion to seduce people, but behind that there's nothing but hate and perversion. I only pray that I can fix this timeline, not fuck it up.
Let's see, 10 across.
That being said, we're back in the timeline. I really hope we will not fuck
that out.
Is there anything I didn't look at yet? No. Oh, okay. There we already
Your
there.
seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
I bet this is a nice break for Principal Wells. After all, how did you sleep?
I thought you were done.
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco.
I prefer you over Jefferson all the time.
Great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there. Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
What is that supposed to mean? What else are we doing? Okay. That was important. And had a real 7 eyes. But it's Sunday to you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Hi there. Welcome to San Francisco. The Zeitgeist Gallery. Art. No kidding, it's been forever since I've been in a museum. I really would like to go to a museum again in the future. I really wish I would live in a city with museums. Would be easier then. Let's move to San Francisco.
San Francisco is so cool.
Apparently.
And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet.
I
If an
like her
event
necklace.
skimps on the food,
Didn't
you
notice
know
it
it's a
before.
bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know.
Networking.
I feel so weird, like I'm
No,
a little kid hanging
you really
with
have to
the
work on
adults.
insecurities.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be.
Exactly.
Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.